Happy New Year. And I thought for the new year, why not, let's have a new guitar. And you may or may not remember the unboxing of this Harley Benton Victory in black. So here we are, reviewing it, of course. So we'll have a listen to it first and I shall tell you what I can. A very, very interesting, fascinating thing, this. Right, let's go. Certainly pickup time, and what I can tell you is that since we were playing that tune, I have not touched the strings at all in terms of tuning wise. It stayed perfectly in tune as well as that now. Sounds in tune to me. So yes, starting with the ridiculously powerful bridge pickup. Fabulous into the centre. And onto the neck. Nice, isn't it? Right, let's hear it cleaned up. Starting once again with the bridge. Into the centre. Onto the neck. Intonation. tell you what. Right, okay, let's have a jolly good look round. Harley Benton Victory in black, and the first thing that I've got to mention is the price. And these have actually come down in price since I bought this. I paid 118. Yes, you heard it right, 118 English pounds for this. Of course, they charge you 10 quid for delivery, and they've now come down to 115 pounds, 115 English. So they are certainly an amazing value for money. How you can buy a set neck guitar for that kind of price is unfathomable to me. But anyway, so what do you get? Well, we've got a spade style head, a bit like the originals. Of course, it's got their logo on the front there and HP on the truss rod cover around the back. We've got 6 die-cast tuners which work perfectly well. It does say on that sticker there that QC has passed, which we'll have a word about in a moment. And you've got a maple neck that has a... Now, I've never heard of this material, but it looks a bit like ebony, but it's called Rose Acer. With dot inlays, 22 medium jumbo frets. Yeah, and you're set into a basswood body with, I mean, there's no binding or anything like that, but certainly it comes equipped with some very decent hardware. The pickups are incredible. This one, the bridge one, is popping out 14.5 ohms on the multimeter, and this one's popping out 8.5. That's respectable. That is just mad well done, Harley Benton. Nice tunematic bridge, which I did need to use, and it works perfectly well. You've got, as you can see, there are 6 ferrules on the back, which indicates a string through the construction. You've got this tidy up plate here, like some of the reissued Gibsons had, and there's 2 volumes and 1 tone, or is it 2 tones and 1 volume? 2 volumes and 1 tone, anyway, and a toggle switch that takes you obviously to the usually expected places. You've got this little stepped feature on the legs here, and the exhaust pipe is here, which I think is quite a sensible place to have one. Very, very nice. Keeps things nice and tidy. We've still got all the plastic on there because this one won't be going out because I bought it due to a Victor Meldrew moment, and I think I actually shouted at the computer, I don't believe it, when I saw how much these things were. To 125 quid. Well, I paid 128 quid to the door, and they'll arrive within a week. So, on to the QC past. So that's what you get. Maple neck, basswood body, excellent humbuckers, nice hardware, all fine and dandy for an absolutely unbeatable price. QC. Well, if the QC was done by a blind man on a galloping horse, then yes, I can understand how it might have passed it. Because if you just grabbed hold of it and went, yeah, it can play 3 chords and nothing looks to have fallen off and there's no deep wounds in it, so it's passed. The string height was an absolute mile off, but luckily the neck straightness was perfect. So that was just a case of screwdriver in, drop the string height to where it should be. It's now down to about 1.15 or something like that. The pickup height was wrong, that had to come down, obviously in line with the string height. And the intonation was out on 4 of the strings, but that was, again, easily addressed. And I say easily addressed if you know how to do it. If you don't, you've got to go and pay somebody 20 or 30 quid to set it up. But for their money, you know, you can factor in an extra 30 quid to get it set up right, and you're still quids in. Fit and finish wise, this thing is absolutely amazing. The fret edges are absolutely so smooth, you can't feel the things at all. So it's a really, and the paintwork's beautiful. It's a really, really nice guitar. And it'd be a nice guitar for 300 or 400 quid, to be fair. And yes, really highly, highly, highly recommended from me. Get one bought, that's what I reckon. And these, I like these for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it does make the upper reaches of the fretboard, your access is a breeze. There isn't, I can't think of a guitar better unless it's just a stick. I can't think of anything that will be better than a V, because of course the body falls away, so you've got no problem, there's nothing stopping you getting right up there. And people always say that they're difficult to play when you sat on your knee, when they're sat on your knee, but I find them easier than anything because the V just slots around your thigh, and they're really, really easy to use. So, like I say, this one will be going out on eBay because I could not believe what you were going to get for the money, and I just had to have a look at one. So I shan't be taking anything out of it. It'll get moved on at what I paid. So yes, get on board. What a fabulous guitar. New year, new guitar. It's a great start to 2025. Alrighty, thanks ever so much for tuning in as always. I shall look forward to seeing you on the next one. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.